Keeper. Keeper I've seen a lot of confusion around, but let's talk about this. Keepers at the start of the combat grant themselves and all nearby allies a shield for 8 seconds. This shield is 50% stronger on keepers. So what that means is if Riven is touching Kindred, and you have 4 keeper, Kindred gets a 250 shield. Cool. If Riven and Kennen are touching Kindred, you get a 500 shield. This stacks. If Kennen, Riven, and Jarvan are touching Kindred, you get a 750 shield. Cool. Pretty easy. If Riven and Kennen are touching each other, Riven grants a 375 shield, because again, it's 50% stronger, to Kennen, and Kennen grants a 375% shield to Riven. Imagine if you had a triangle of Riven, Kennen, Jarvan, and they're all touching each other. That is a 750 shield on all 3 of them. One of the tactics I highly recommend for keepers is making sure the keepers are touching each other, because the value they get from that shield is bigger. I think often it is a trap. A lot of people will try to run keeper and group everything up. I don't think you necessarily have to do that. Just consider using the keepers themselves to buff each other. Sorry, yes. Keepers also... You're right. Sorry. Thank you, chat. Keepers do also grant them shields to themselves. So, for example, let's say you were running 2 keeper, Riven and Kennen, and they're not touching. They would each get a 200 shield. If they are touching, then they would each get a 600 shield. So, it's pretty multiplicative, and yeah, keepers are good. So, and yeah, the other thing to call out is Elise is a cultist keeper. Elise grants shields. And we'll talk about this a bit at Cultist, but those shields actually count as damage to summon Galio, so that can be pretty good. So, sorry, yes, it's 300 shield alone. You're right, not 200. Thank you, chat. Yep. Because again, it's 50% stronger on themselves. So,